Okay, so as you can tell, it's gotten just a little bit dark now, but tonight was actually a beautiful night. I probably could have run with just a short sleeve rather than this. But yeah, I managed to do 5 miles in the end. I feel pretty good, to be honest. It's like that pain in my knee went about 2.5 miles in. And yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I took that last half mile and tried to speed up my pace a little bit. But yeah, if I could have continued on, I would have. But yeah, stuck with the 5 miles because I don't want to push myself because I have the Bath half on Sunday. So just got another training session on Thursday, which is going to be either intervals or threshold, depending on how it goes. I think I might be running with Amber as well, but yeah, no, really happy about that run. So I'm glad I ended up doing 5 miles in the end. Okay, so I'm about to go out and do a run. It's actually a beautiful day outside, so hopefully I'm not going to get too hot. It's going to be intervals, I think. I think I'll go for intervals. I've set up intervals on my watch, so that's going to be 1 minute, like run fast, and then 2 minutes rest. But that will be a slow run 2 minutes rather than a walk. And then I've got Amber, who is so excited to go out for a run, clearly. But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. And okay, so it doesn't look like much, but where I live, there's a very gradual hill, which they also used to use on the park run, and it is so long. Maybe like half a mile. Well, I say so long, but compared to other people, it probably won't be that long. Half a mile, but it's just a very slow uphill, and it's not best. It's not the great, but Amber seems to be enjoying it. It's so hot today as well. Okay, so I've started round 1 of intervals. It's going 1 minute fast, 2 minutes slow. It's just too hot. I've had to take everything off. I'm on like 2 miles. I'm absolutely roasting. So, but I've got a good view. That's the important thing. Yeah, I had to take my top off, but my watch was doing some weird thing where I did the warm up, but then it wouldn't let me go into my interval session. So I was pressing the lap button. It was just taking it to my normal time, which last time that didn't happen. So I've had to come out of that and start a whole new interval session. But yeah, it's alright. We'll get on to the next one. Okay, so that is 4 out of 7 done. Got 3 more to go, and all the daffodils are coming out, which is really nice because that means it's going to be summer soon. But yeah, Amber's still just going along. Okay, so that is intervals done. I did 7 of them. It was okay, to be honest. The last 3 intervals were a bit slower when I was running the fast one, but I don't mind intervals. I quite like running them. I like the fast bit, basically. I like to see how fast I can go, and then obviously you've got the rest in between. And Amber's sort of given up on me now. She kind of doesn't want to do it, but it's more shocking about the weather. Like yesterday was absolutely miserable. Still felt like winter, which it does in England, but yeah, oh, the pretty view. But now I'm just going to do a warm down. Already done a little bit of it, maybe about a mile, and then finish the run. Let Amber rest because she doesn't want to do it. Okay, so that's the warm down finished. I think I've done about 5.3 miles in total. We'll have to see. A ladybug flew into my eye at one stage and got stuck in it, so I had to stop, which was very frustrating. Last time a bug flew into me, it stung me and it was a wasp. But yeah, I was really struggling for that last cool down because it's just so hot. I didn't prepare for this, so I didn't bring any drinks or anything, but I think Amber's desperate for some water. But we'll get into it, get home in a minute, and then get some water.
you're maintaining pressure, even if you can't maintain pressure, just give feedback. Yeah. And then go through this.
So it's the first running day back since the Bath half. I did do a tiny bit of running at the physio the other day, and it didn't feel too bad, but I have stretched as much as possible. My legs are still hurting just a little bit, but we're running with Tilly and Tizzy today. And I've also got some of the Zero to Hero girls meeting up, which is why I'm just waiting for them to turn up. They're a lot faster than me, so it'll be alright. We're only doing 5 miles or something, and then we'll have to see how it goes. This is excited. Okay, so we finished 5 miles. You can see the dogs looking over at the moment. It was so hot, very, very hot, and the 2 ladies I ran with are actually a lot quicker than me, about 10 minutes quicker, but managed to keep up. Really enjoyed it. You see the sunshine, and I'm sat in my car right now because it just passed its MOT. Yes. I have only had this car for a year, and my previous car never passed its MOT, so it's quite nice to actually have a car that has passed its MOT. But gonna go home and stretch now, and yeah, I need to think about when I'm gonna get running in again, because I don't think I'm gonna get running in this week. I'm supposed to do 18 miles this weekend, but I'm up in Glasgow. But I'll have a look at the park run and see if I can at least get some mileage. If I'm mostly 18 miles, I did 17 this week, so I won't be too upset. I know it is part of training, but you can miss out some training days. I'll make up for it next week. But yeah, it's a good day. Okay, so I'm in Glasgow this weekend for my sister's race, and I'm supposed to do 18 miles this weekend, but that's not going to happen because we're obviously looking around Glasgow. So right now, I didn't have time to make the park run this morning, so I've gone out an hour early, and we're on a massive hill, so I just decided I'm going to do like a little bit of hill work. I'm not going to push myself because I'm still hurting, and my legs are still a bit sore from everything last week, so I'm only going to do this a few times because Oakley's all hills. They said there's no flat bits, it's either up or down on a hill, but that last hill, I've just run up one hill. I've been out for like 5 minutes, and that was horrible. I was really struggling with it, but I'm about to run downhill. So yeah, I'm only planning to be out about half an hour and see how it goes. It doesn't seem like much, but this is a long, steep hill. So that is only the 3rd hill done. I'm planning to do 5. This is how I'm feeling. I'm not enjoying it. I've always avoided hills. I avoid them like the plague. They're like my worst enemy. So I need to keep with it, and I need to make sure I put hills into my running training. But look, I've been out for like 20 minutes. This is ridiculous. It's actually quite a muggy day as well, so yeah. So that's hill 5 done, and things are starting to hurt. I've only done 2.5 miles, but it was constantly downhill, uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill, uphill. It'd be interesting to see my stats later to see the elevation, but I'm not going to push it, and it's also just started raining, which is why I'm also a bit more wet. That's my excuse. Spitting, so I'm not going to push it too hard. I'm going to keep it like this, and I'll be happy with it. I don't want to injure myself, so yeah, as long as I get some running in, I'll be happy. Okay, so it's a beautiful Saturday. I have left it quite late because I went for a walk with a friend, but me and Amber are going out today and we're going to attempt 20 miles. I'm not sure how that's going to go. If it doesn't work today, it'll be next weekend. Amber's seen a pigeon, but we'll try and go as far as we can. I spoke to my coach on Monday, well, complimentary advice from a coach, and he said to try the 7-minute run, 1-minute walk technique. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. But it's really hot, so I've packed an extra bag with more extra water in and stuff. So we'll have to go and yeah, try it out. Thirsty? Okay, so we are 5 miles in and it is really warm. Amber's just had some water, and I've had a little bit, and managed to come to the sea, which is pretty cool. I'm not feeling it too much today. I'm not sure how I'm going to get to 20 miles, but you know, 5 miles isn't horrible. Yeah, we're just going to keep going, like do it in 5-mile parts. So I know that if people try and do it like straight up, and I think I'll have, as I'm doing now, like a, you know, a little minute rest before I carry on going for the rest, for the other 15 miles. But yeah, Amber's just chilling. Okay, so I am currently halfway and I am struggling. I've walked quite a bit. Even though I've been doing the 7 minutes run, 7 minutes walk, I've been doing like 2 minutes walking, at one stage walking the full 7 minutes, just because my legs aren't feeling it today. So, you know, I never want to push it. I want to try and make the distance, but I never want to push it enough that I'm not going to enjoy it. I think Amber's getting fed up as well. And yeah, I've got probably about 5 miles to get back to the house. Like, I really do want to get this 20 miles because then that means I won't have to go again until my marathon. But we'll just have to see. I'm not going to hurt myself, so I feel like it's possible. Maybe I can go get in the extra 5 miles afterwards once I get nearer to the house. But other than that, like, it's a beautiful day. So I've drank quite a bit of my water and I don't want to keep drinking anymore, but yeah, we'll have to see. Okay, so I'm not even near 14 miles yet and my body has given up. My legs are completely shot, so I think I'm just gonna get to the end of this. It'll probably make it up to 16, 17 and then have it at that. Again, I don't want to push myself so that I hurt myself, and I'm not enjoying it anymore. So I know I shouldn't constantly have bad things to say, but you know, my thing is that you've got to enjoy the run rather than, you know, just doing it for the sake of doing it and not enjoying it. So yeah, we'll just, I think these next few miles I'm going to try and enjoy it. I know I've said that about 1,000,000 times. And then just get to the end. But it has been a beautiful day, so that's the plus side of it. Come on, Amber. She's found something to sniff. Yeah. Okay, so I ended up finishing at 16 miles and I asked Mitch to come and get me because I don't think I can go anymore because my legs are hurting too much. I almost had a little cry as well, but he stopped me. In reality, it was probably about 4 miles, maybe less, to get back to my house, so I could have got to the 20 miles, but I just don't think I could go anymore. I think I was going to hurt myself if I continued, so we're going to call it a day today. And then I've done 16 miles, so that's better than what? Better than nothing. But yeah, it's okay.